Let's go! All right, motherfuckers. So we're here to talk about Aljamain Sterling versus Calvin Kattar, the Funk Master, the former 135-pound champion, the best bantamweight of all time. Just kidding. Lost to Beat Rion twice. Fluke went over TJ Dillashaw. Got KO'd by Sugar Sean. KO'd by Magic Marlin. Aljamain Poop Stain Sterling against Calvin Kattar. Max Holloway's punching bag. UFC 300. This should be a very, very, very interesting fight. I'm looking forward to this one. It's a classic striker, grappler matchup. Who knows? Honestly, who knows how Aljamain is going to look at 145. He's moving up in weight to featherweight. I know those bantamweight weight cuts really took a toll on old Aljo. So it'll be interesting to see how strong he is, see how good his cardio is. We know his striking, he's not going to do much in striking. Calvin Kattar coming off the leg injury. Let's take a look at Calvin Kattar's resume real quick. The Boston finisher. Oh, yeah, by the way, grab your drinks, grab your smokes. We got Brendan Allen, Chris Curtis tomorrow. UFC 300 coming up in 8 days. Make your plans. Grab your wings. Extra crispy. The boys are hot. Mike Malott. Calvin Kattar, yeah, he wins. He wins often. Not recently. Beat Jeremy Stevens. Vicious ground and pound elbow. Beat Dan Ige decision. Max Holloway got battered. Absolutely battered over 5 rounds. Legendary performance by Max Blessed Holloway. But then he came back. He beat Giga Chikadze. Giga Chikadze was hot at the time. He was a hype train. Calvin Kattar stopped the hype train. Elbows, battered Giga Chikadze. Bloodied him, sent him to the hospital, honestly. Changed his career. Giga has not been the same since. He's fought 1 time since then. He won that by decision or some shit, but He took a piece of Giga Chikadze that night. He hit him with some vicious elbows, straight elbows, spinning elbows, bloodied his eye, bloodied his eyebrows. Vicious by Calvin Kattar. Then he had the Josh Emmett fight, split decision. A lot of people think he won that fight. I know the media scorecards, about 70% had it for Calvin Kattar. So, take that for what it is. Not sure about that L. I also think Calvin Kattar beat Josh Emmett. And then he lost to Arnold Allen by injury. So, he lost by injury. Chalk that up to just bad happenstance. The Josh Emmett fight, kind of a robbery, in my opinion. Giga Chikadze totally humbled him. Max Holloway, he just got beat by Max Holloway. But honestly, he could be on a win streak right now. Even the Zabit Magomed Sharipov fight back in 2019, if we want to go that far back, he lost by a unanimous decision. Lost round 1, lost round 2, won round 3 easily. Zabit gassed out completely. It was a close fight. If Kattar came into that fight, with a different game plan, trying to press the pace a little bit more, trying to gas Zabit out a little bit quicker, he could have won round 2, round 3. He won round 3, but he could have won round 2. He could have beat Josh Emmett and Arnold Allen. That was an injury stoppage. So, but it's been a while. If you believe in your ring rust, it's been a hot ass minute, as the kids like to say. October 2022. So about a year and a half off. It's a long layoff for Calvin Kattar, and he's fighting a straight grappler in Aljamain Sterling. If you look at his resume, he hasn't fought many grapplers. Arnold Allen, primarily a striker. Obviously, all these guys are MMA fighters, mixed martial artists, but, we know Arnold Allen likes to strike. Let me just make sure everything's lined. Yeah, we know Josh Emmett likes to strike. Big bombs in his hand, knockout artist. Giga Chikadze, kickboxer. Max Holloway likes to strike, volume striker. Dan Ige, striker. Jeremy Stevens, striker. Zabit Magomed Sharipov, striker. Ricardo Lamas, striker. Chris Fishgold, striker. Renato Moicano, grappler and striker, but kind of primarily grappler, lost to him. Shane Burgos, striker. So really, the only person that's has any real grappling threat that Kattar has fought is Moicano back in 2018, and he lost to him. Now, he lost to him via leg kicks, via striking, but still. Fishgold, striker. Lama, striker. Zabit, striker. Steven, striker. Ige, Holloway, Chikadze, Emmett, Allen, all strikers. Sterling is not going to do that. The human backpack. The human backpack. He's going to try and get his back. He's going to try and wrestle him, get his back, body triangle, jiu-jitsu, and try and choke him out. So, very interesting stylistic matchup. Let's take a look at Aljo's resume, the Funk Master. Let me get rid of that WrestleMania promo. Yeah, Funk Master. The best bantamweight of all time. Brett Johns, striker. Coach Damon, wrestler. Knee barred him. So, knee barred a wrestler. But, that's kind of style on style. Jimmy Rivera, striker, won by decision. Have to go back and watch that one, to be honest with you. Pedro Munoz, I remember that one. That was on the feet mainly. Aljo held his own. He was actually brawling in that one. 1 second. Grab your drinks, grab your smokes, grab your joints, grab your snacks. Aljo was brawling in that one a little bit with Pedro Munoz. That was actually one of his more entertaining scraps. So I'll give it to Aljo there. Good fight, good win. And that was when Pedro wasn't so old back in 2019. So solid win. Corey Sandhagen, rear naked choke in the first round. I mean, he caught him. What is there to say? Good win. That was 4 years ago. I think Sandhagen's improved, evolved, learned from that. But still, can't take anything away from Aljo. Subs Corey Sandhagen in the first round. Epically impressive. Epically impressive. Very, very impressive by the Funk Master. You got to give it to him. Petr Yan won illegal knees. Round 4, Petr Yan DQ'd himself. Completely disagree with this. I think it should have went to the scorecards. Technical decision. A la Chris Weidman, Bruno Silva. I mean, it's similar. It's a foul. Illegal knee, stop the fight. Chris Weidman with the double eye poke, stop the fight. Illegal move. They went to the scorecards. Why couldn't they have gone to the scorecards in this fight? I get it was a 5-round fight, but it was at 4 minutes, 30 seconds in round 4. Basically, 4 rounds were completed. Completely disagree with this being a DQ. I think that should have been a loss. And then he rematched Petr Yan almost a year later, April 2022. Split decision win. I disagree. I thought Petr Yan won. Petr Yan clearly won the 4th and 5th with striking. The judges gave Aljo the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd via control. He had the body triangle on the 3rd. He was hitting pitter-patter shots to the ear. I don't know. I think that first round, if we go back and watch it, I think Petr Yan had the more damaging shots in that first round. He did not have Petr Yan's back in the first round. Sure, if you want to give him the back control round 2, round 3, we can do that. But round 1, if we're basing it damage-based scoring, I give Petr Yan that fight. I give Petr Yan this fight. So, yeah, it is what it is. TJ Dillashaw, came in with a bum-ass shoulder. Take it for what it is. Beat Henry Cejudo by split decision. Again, 38-year-old Henry Cejudo coming off a 3-year retirement. Split decision. One of the judges gave him the 5th round when Cejudo clearly won the 5th round. I mean, I don't know. Sugar Sean O'Malley KO'd his ass in the 2nd round. Since then, he's just been grappling. He hasn't fought since. And he's moving up in weight to 145 to fight Calvin Kattar at UFC 300. So, should have been a loss. Should have been a loss. Shouldn't even have been a fight. Stupid fight. Whatever. Sure, give him the win. Give Cejudo the win. Who cares? Boring fight. Neither guy did any damage. No one's going to watch it back on Fight Pass. I was actually there live and in person, Newark, Delaware, UFC 288. It was on my birthday, May 6th. I turned 28 years old, and it was a snoozer. Terrible card. The highlight of the card was Diego Lopez coming out of nowhere to, put up a great fight against Movsar Evloev, and he was the darling of the card, Diego Lopez. I don't even remember the Cejudo. I remember Cejudo doing the splits. That's it. I mean, no big moments, no knockdowns, no nothing. Just fucking beat. But give the man his credit. W's over Corey Sandhagen, Piotr Jan, TJ Dillashaw, Henry Cejudo. He's doing something right. So I can't bash him. I like Aljo, especially the last couple of years. After the Sugar Sean fight, after his loss, the weekly scraps YouTube channel, the skits he's doing with the Merab Davashvili. He corners his boys. Steamroller, Nazim Sadikov, my boy, my homie. Just took a picture with him. Go check out my last video. So I got love for Aljo, but his resume is a little inflated. But interesting matchup. I mean, Aljo's moving up in weight. Let's see. Let's check out a little bit of his his YouTube channel and what he's doing sparring wise. Let's take a look, see if it helps us with the pick here. All right, my man's getting big in the gym. He's always been a big bull. Cut, lean, strong. I don't know. I haven't made a pick yet, so I guess I can't change my pick. Let's see what he's got to say, though. I don't know. This is making me... In my head, I had a pick, and this is making me...
We're ready for
March want to change my pick.
On YouTube TV. We're here for my straight arm punches. Get the burnouts with that.
Let's see what he has to say.
Punches with some weights. I don't have my egg weight, so I'm going to be using plates today for my straight arm punches. Get the burnouts with that. We have squats, lunges, and we have some good mornings and what I like to call the lawnmower, where I'm really trying to hit the hamstrings and getting some rotation.
The lawnmower. I personally enjoy the wheelbarrow. Me and my girl, we do the wheelbarrow pretty often. It's a really good move, very enjoyable. Gets the hamstrings going. Just something good for both parties. I would recommend.
Torque on that as well. And we'll finish up with the Aerodyne bike and really put some sprints in. And today's not going to be an easy day, but it's a physically grinding day. Try to push the body physically without the wear and tear. And I think that should be safe and it should be good and push the limits a bit. Not thrilled to always do this workout, but it's a good one. It's one of my secret weapons.
All right, well, that's very unnecessarily loud. He's doing his classic jiu-jitsu, takedown defense, guillotines. Obviously, his game plan is going to be to shoot. He's not going to want to strike with Calvin Kattar. He's going to want to use his newfound strength, 145. Hasn't done the weight cut. He's stronger. He's feeling better. He's healthier. He's more hydrated. He's got better cardio, 145. He's going to be shooting for the legs, boom, like that. And I think Kattar knows that, but I don't know. It's the question mark here is Calvin Kattar. I mean, what's he going to look like since his injury? He's a little bit older. He's fighting a grappler. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Let's see if we can get one more soundbite out of Aljo here.
Hey, you can't hit what you can't touch. And I think that's going to be the name of the game, the theme of the fight. I'm going to try to make it look as close to the Max Holloway fight as possible. And of course, I'm going to use my wrestling where I need to use my wrestling, and I think that's going to be the difference in this fight.
Yeah, said it right there.
Beautiful last round. Oh.
Yeah, we know Aljo's got no striking, especially compared to Calvin Kattar. make it look like the Max Holloway fight, my guy. That ain't your flow, brother. That ain't your flow. So that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, I like Aljo's chances here. I don't like Kattar coming off the big layoff. I like Aljo moving up in weight. I think he's gonna be stronger, better cardio. He's gonna be confident. Kattar's primarily a boxer. He's got that boxing stance. I think Aljo's not even gonna try the boxing, try the striking with him. I think he's gonna fake it, go for the legs, take him down, take the back, and try to go for a sub. First round, second round. I don't think there's gonna be much striking in this fight, to be honest with you. I think it's gonna be kind of a dull, boring ass fight. But yeah, I'm going Aljamain, poop stain Sterling. I think he's going to be strong at 145. I don't think he's going to be contender. I think Volk beats his ass. Obviously, Topuria, Max, Josh Emmett, these guys up top, Brian Ortega. Honestly, I would love to see the Brian Ortega T-City. I think if Aljo wins this fight, put him up against T-City, number one contender fight. Former champ Aljo, former title contender Brian Ortega, both coming off big wins. Book it, Dana. Book it. T-City. Funk Master, number one contender, jiu-jitsu specialist match. Let's go. I can't fucking wait. Official pick, Aljo, sub. UFC 300. Boo! We're coming.